The 1990s. Ukraine is experiencing a difficult period after the collapse of the USSR. Amid the instability and chaos in the country, a man emerges whose name will become synonymous with fear and brutality. Anatoly Onoprienko, nicknamed the Terminator, committed 52 murders, many of them entire families. His cruelty shocked the world. Who was he? What led him to these crimes? And how was he caught? Let's find out. Anatoly Onoprienko was born on July 25, 1959, in the village of Lasky, Zhytomyr region, Ukraine. His father was a sailor, but the family was plagued by constant conflicts. In early childhood, Anatoly lost his mother, and his father handed him over to relatives to be raised. From a young age, Onoprienko exhibited signs of aggression and antisocial behavior. An outcast among his peers, he sought ways to assert himself in a world where he felt unwanted. Later, he enrolled in a maritime academy and worked as a sailor for several years. However, his craving for an easy life and disdain for laws became defining aspects of his future. Onoprienko committed his first series of murders in 1989. Together with an accomplice, he killed several people, but they soon parted ways, and Onoprienko began operating alone. His hallmark was targeting remote homes in rural areas. He would break in at night and kill everyone inside. His weapon of choice was often a shotgun, and his primary goal was money and valuables. However, his killings were not solely motivated by greed. He murdered children, women, and elderly people with equal cruelty. Between 1995 and 1996, Onoprienko committed his most notorious crimes. In a short period, he killed 43 people, wiping out 9 families. His brutality was so extreme that he earned the nickname the Terminator. Catching Onoprienko was incredibly challenging. He left no witnesses, acted at night, and avoided direct contact with people. However, the series of murders caused a massive public outcry, prompting law enforcement to intensify their efforts. In 1996, police tracked him down thanks to a random tip. In Onoprienko's home, they found weapons, victims' valuables, and a diary where he meticulously documented his crimes. During interrogations, he coldly described his killings, claiming that he was carrying out a mission given to him from above. Experts tried to understand what drove Onoprienko. He claimed to hear voices instructing him to kill and justified his cruelty as a desire to cleanse the world. Psychologists believe his actions were a result of a troubled childhood, mental disorders, and a profound sense of meaninglessness in his life. In 1999, Onoprienko was sentenced to death, but due to Ukraine's moratorium on capital punishment, his sentence was commuted to life imprisonment. He spent the remainder of his life in a maximum security prison, where he died in 2013 from heart failure. The story of Anatoly Onoprienko became one of the darkest chapters in Ukraine's history. His actions not only claimed the lives of dozens of people, but also changed the way law enforcement approached investigations of serial killings. After his capture, measures were strengthened to investigate disappearances, and additional laws were enacted to improve public safety. Anatoly Onoprienko will forever be remembered as one of the most terrifying serial killers. His story serves as a grim reminder of how cruelty and indifference can turn a person into a monster. But his arrest and punishment prove that justice always finds its way. If you're interested in stories about notorious criminals and their capture, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.